Alright, so if you don't already know, there was a game that got announced a good amount of time ago, actually. I think it was earlier, 2023, when there was little rumors floating about this game, later released or later announced in 2023. It finally got a release date and everything within the last 3 months, and then it officially released, I think, last month or the month before, and that game being Persona. Persona's an IP, first off, known for many things. First off, having some very high quality, very fun, very intense, very, like, story-driven games. They also have the reputation for causing gacha games to shut down. One of the funny reputations that this game does hold, or this IP does hold, right? A lot of gachas that do get a Persona collaboration end up kicking the bucket. That is a fact of the century that does happen, sort of constantly, if you were to look at it, right? But yes, there is a thing out there that exists called Persona 5 The Phantom X. This is a gacha game that actually did get a release that, again, went through everything, that officially went and released recently in the CN and, I think, KR market. Both of these regions did get this game. Sadly, the global region and the JP region didn't pick this up yet, but it looks like they are now considering to release us a global version of this game. My job here today is to share this with you, at least alert you with this game, and gauge your opinion on it. Let me know what you think about this here today. But again, Persona being a very cool IP to me, and again, the game looking very high quality, and also apparently being, there is some really cool stuff here. We'll talk about that later on, though, right? Let's hop into it. So first things first, Persona 5 Phantom X. Let's talk about the news, and then let's talk about what the game actually looks like and how that cooks up. As you're looking at the gameplay over here, it's a pretty high quality game. First up, we start over here for the entire article from, again, Gematsu. We have Sega considering Persona 5 the Phantom X expansion in Japan and worldwide. So again, the game is currently available in Chinese and Korean. That's where it currently is kind of operating. Again, the CN region, the KR region, that's what they currently have, but they are planning to expand it again to Japan and worldwide. Do we know what they exactly mean by that? No, I hate that term. Oh, we're considering it. Just say you're doing it or not, bro. Don't leave us in this entire anticipation okay, yeah. Again, considering can take it both ways. Yes, most likely, dev talk is just saying, yeah, considering equals we're doing it. But again, in most situations, or in some situations, that always isn't the case. So we can't run big saying, yeah, it's confirmed officially. It's just they're considering it, which kind of sucks. There was a leak going around from one of, the reputable Persona leakers, and they said, clearly it's coming globally, right? So again, people are thinking, okay, given this announcement and that announcement, maybe this is just dev talk, but we don't know, right? And again, they say this over here in the latest financial report, which I went and opened up. I went and combed through it to see what they actually were cooking up here. Basically, they say further expansion of pillars. This media over here, expansion of region, maximizing product value through, again, transmedia, and expansion of region. They're trying to basically say this over here, expansion of the regions, Persona 5, Angry Birds, all the stuff over here, and then again, transmedia, and then these regions, and these things over here. So, right, they also then go and say this over here. So again, they're talking about Sonic, right? They're talking about Sonic IP rollout and all the stuff here, basically again confirming all the stuff on this side. They then go into a different thing. It's a new game that got announced, by the way, Sonic Rumble, which apparently is an entire IP based gacha, or it's Fall Guys in Sonic, in my opinion. Then there's this Persona 5 the Phantom X, the main thing we're talking about in this video. Chinese version launched on April 12th, so again, pretty recent, right? 2 months ago. The game did do pretty good for what it was. Everything I think so far looked good in the game. I think that the gacha was a little bit of an issue. I think that's the only concern I heard. And then they also sort of paywalled one of the characters, I think, or something. I don't know what I heard exactly, but that was there. They say traditional Chinese and Korean version launched on April 18th, so that happened. Starting off as expected. Correct, the game is doing pretty good, actually. But then they say this over here, future expansion in Japan and global is under consideration. Again, it kind of sucks. Why the hell are you saying under consideration? Just say it's happening or not, damn it. But yeah, again, as of right now, it's under consideration. By that, it also means we don't even know when it's going to come out. Correct? In this investor report, you might say, okay, we plan to release in the fourth quarter, 2025. Right? We don't know. So again, none of that's been said, so it's kind of up in the air entirely. It's entirely up in the air. There's a lot of stuff they also announced, again, from the Sega stuff. If you are a fan of Sega, you can go through this, again, comb through the entire article here, or the investor report, and you can kind of get an idea for what they're cooking up. Now, again, where that stands is, maybe a global version is happening. Now, is the game worth playing? From what I've seen, it's a very high quality game. Again, turn-based, so it may turn you off right there. Free roam is in the game. You can roam through the entire thing. I think parts of the story, something about canon, right? A lot of it is canon, and there is a lot going on with this entire story that's just tying in with a lot of stuff also. So again, that's kind of mentioned throughout the entire thing here. They also have character things. Let's go to the character things real quick. This is the newest character I think just released. Yeah, this is 3 days ago. So this is like a recent thing that they just released a new character. I think the game has been out again for a little bit. They've had 2 updates so far and like a few banners also released. So if global does end up releasing, we're already at like the global delay or either a accelerated schedule or again a like, oh, you missed those characters, who cares? They're on the standard banner. We're just gonna start as if nothing happened, right? They could do it that way. There's a few options, but we don't know what's gonna be kind of going there with. But I hope that some of this shows gameplay here. I think this trailer does show gameplay. So we have the character over here. This was all over my Twitter feed, and I know why, but you're wondering why. You'll see in a second. But again, this is over here. This is the character trailer that just released. Again, the newest character I think coming to the game. It should show some gameplay here in a second. I'm hoping. If not, it kind of sucks. I'm trying to show you some gameplay. It's basically a turn-based game. It's very similar to that of like Slime Isekai Memories in a way. Again, it also has like the entire school thing here. You can roam around. I don't think it's gonna show the gameplay. Okay, I'll tab back. I'll jump cut till I find gameplay. Let me be right back. So here we go. I think this is some of the gameplay. There's some puzzles to go through. That's what it looks like over here. This mechanic again, just more puzzles to go through. Again, it has like a free roam thing also throughout the game. So just remember that. It's not like you just can't, you know, it's just turn-based only, bro. No, it's got free roam. It's kind of like if you were to consider it like Honkai, I guess, in a way. Free roam until you get to like the battles, and then those turn into sort of what is it? Turn-based things. Now over here, this is sort of, where is the gameplay? There we go. Here's some of the gameplay again. Again, you can see you have the enemies lined up over there. You have your teammates lined up over here. That's the entire point of it. There's typing, advantages, disadvantages, all that stuff that you also have to go through with a turn-based game. Again, the gacha I heard was not the best. Just know that now. We don't know if anything changes on global, but we also had like a collaboration at the start of the game that with I think Joker and another character, which again also was I think very poorly received because of a few things that happened there. But that's basically the game. That's like really what I wanted to show you here on that front. This is again most of the gameplay here. There is no exact gameplay I can find. Let me try one more time. Okay, so I didn't find the gameplay, but I did you a little bit more of a favor here. This is the Persona 5 Phantom X collaboration with Persona 5. That was the first collab they launched. Yes, Persona collabing with Persona. That's crazy. But yes, Joker over here. We have again some of the gameplay. So there is some gameplay in this trailer here to show it to you. Again, turn-based. If that turns off of the game, apologies in advance, but it does look good for me. I do think that this game has a lot of potential. Again, I think they have to iron out some of the issues that CN had. I don't know if they ended up fixing those things or if like players just gave up caring. I just saw like gacha Reddit drama on this game. But again, over here, another showcase again right after that. There was a few things that popped up here, and yeah, it was like the first thing that started off the game. Basically, I think it was either the start of the game or like directly 2 weeks later or 4 weeks later of the game's launch, but it was pretty early into the game. And again, they had a collaboration. They did the entire thing. They launched these characters over here, and they did it that way. And I think again, it was pretty successful from what I heard the game so far. So again, that's there. Global under consideration. Consider trying it out if it does release. We don't know as of right now. We don't even know if it's planned for 2024. We don't even know if it's planned at all. It's just under consideration, which kind of sucks. So again, Japan and the global version, both again not there yet. We'll see, hopefully. But on the CN and KR side, you can try the game and you can go and download it and see how it is. But yeah, that's there. So hope you enjoyed the video. I'll catch you in the next one. Have fun, stay safe, peace out, enjoy. That's been it for me. But yeah, it's pretty much it. Under consideration is the most wild thing you can say. Just say yes or no. It's under consideration. Pain. All right, take care.